Welcome to Rokani Media Football. Arsenal is playing its second last game of the group stages as talking team which goes by names of PSV away in Netherlands. Remember, the first time Arsenal played them, the game ended in favor of a team which goes by the names of Arsenal, and obviously Arsenal won by how many goals? By 1-0 scored by Bukayo. No, it was not Bukayo Saka. It was Granit Xhaka, and obviously they really won that game of football. And obviously they have 12 points in all the 4 games they've played, meaning that they're having maximum points in all the games they've played in the UEFA Europa League. To bring you up to speed, Arsenal first played FC Zurich. They beat FC Zurich by 2-1. Who was on the score sheet? Obviously, Marquinhos and a player who goes by as Edin Ketia. The second game, they played a team which goes by the names of Bordeaux. Obviously, they beat Bordeaux by 3-0 at the Emirates. Then they really went away at Bordeaux and won by 1-0 scored by Bukayo Saka. Hosted PSV and they beat PSV by 1-0. And obviously, they are really playing it again away in Netherlands. A game that Arsenal just needs 1 point to seal the leadership of the Group A, where they are really playing this game of football from. So that is a team which goes by names of Arsenal. And obviously, the starting 11 has been really named by the manager of a team which goes by names of Arsenal. And things are really going on well and planned as the manager, Mikel Arteta, wants them to go on. So just keep on to this channel as we promise you to bring you the latest information as far as this game of football is concerned. And obviously, let's show you the lineup that Mikel Arteta has gone ahead to name. Mikel Arteta has named Ramsdale. Everyone is going to be shocked why Ramsdale is really going to start in goal. Obviously, I'm going to give you a reason as to why he has gone ahead to start into that goal. It's because Matt Turner has a groin injury. That's it. So a little groin injury, and obviously he is not into the traveling squad to the Netherlands. Then Tomiyasu, Saliba, Rob Holding, Tierney Lokonga, Grant Xhaka, Odegaard, Vieira, Martinelli, and Edin Ketia. That is the starting 11 of a team which goes by the names of Arsenal as they are prepared to take on a team which goes by the names of PSV away in Netherlands. Then the substitutes. There is Hein, that is the assistant goalkeeper, or second choice goalkeeper. Ben White, Cedric Soares, Gabriel Magalhaes, Thomas Partey, Smith. There is Syrian, Ibrahim, Nelson Saka, and Gabriel Jesus. That is the starting 11 of a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Now, if you're looking at that lineup, you have to know the following: that Arsenal has really brought the following, the likes of Ramsdale to come in, and he's making his first European debut, because all of you have never seen this guy play for Arsenal in any European competition, because last season Arsenal was not involved in any tournament in the European competition, and obviously Aaron Ramsdale played all the games for a team which goes by names of Arsenal. And obviously this time round, when they really qualified to play in Europe, Matt Turner has been really in between the posts for a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Of all the games they've been playing, he has only conceded 1 goal, and Arsenal have kept 3 clean sheets. Now, will Aaron Ramsdale go ahead and really keep a clean sheet today? That awaits us here onto this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. Now, Ramsdale is starting in goal. Obviously, if at all you never knew, and I believe he's going with a system of 4-3-3, where Ramsdale is really going to start in goal. Ramsdale is starting in goal. Tomiyasu is going to play as the right back. Tierney is going to play as the left back. Then we are having Saliba playing on the right side of the central defense as this guy, Rob Holding, playing on the left side of the central defense. Then we are having a player who goes by the names of Sambi Lokonga playing in a single pivot alongside Odegaard and Grant Xhaka. Then Fabio Vieira is playing as a right forward or a right attacking midfielder. And then Martinelli is playing as a left attacking midfielder. And obviously Edin Ketia is leading a line for side which goes by names of Arsenal. In this competition, Edin Ketia has scored 2 goals. Not so. I remember he scored against FC Zurich and against Bordeaux at home when they beat Bordeaux by 3 goals to nil, and he has not been able to find himself on target again in this game of football that really Arsenal has really gone ahead to be playing game in, game out, and really winning. And obviously, they are really doing a very good job in the field. Now, Arsenal fans are really having their reservations as far as this lineup of the manager of Arsenal has really chosen, but resting certain players is really crucial because Arsenal really lost to Southampton. Sorry, drew with Southampton over the weekend, and they are going to host Nottingham Forest. I believe if Arsenal finishes this season before the World Cup break on top of the table, it will give them a very, very, very relevant start or relevant restart of the season after the World Cup, because on 26th of December, they are playing West Ham, and after West Ham, they'll play Newcastle, they're having Tottenham Hotspur, they're having Manchester United. So they're having a tricky match, they're having a tricky month of January, and I believe if at all Arsenal goes ahead to really win these games of football, then they will be at a better side to go on and really compete at different levels of the game of football. So that is a man who goes by the names of Mikel Arteta. So Arsenal really wants to put itself into the best position possible as far as this game of football is concerned. And I believe they're really going to go on and really gate us to the levels we are supposed to be on. And I'm just waiting to see how the likes of Cody Gakpo are really going to play against Arsenal, because Cody Gakpo in the game at Emirates, he never really showed the wrath that he is. He never showed his sharpness in that game of football, yet the club really was so much reliant on him. Something that Cody Gakpo needs to work upon, because I believe in his talent, but these are the kind of games you have to come in here and really stamp your authority and really show these people that, please, I'm Cody Gakpo, who is here to go on and really help help PSV really discipline a team which goes by the names of Arsenal. Now, it's better to come on and really beat, even if you don't beat Arsenal, but be a little bit of a threat to Arsenal and confirm to them that you made a very bad decision of not signing me in the summer, even in the January of this year, because Arsenal were in for Cody Gakpo, and obviously they are still in for him, depending on how the plan of the manager is going to be as far as this Arsenal side is concerned. So Arsenal are really a better side, and obviously they're heading into this game with an unbeaten record into what we call this side of the UEFA Europa League. They've not lost a single game. They've been winning all their games, and that gives Arsenal every reason to come in and really claim for another win away from home. They just need a point to really top this group and obviously not face teams that are really coming in from the UEFA Europa League. The likes of Saliba are starting, reason being the manager knows it very well that if at all he loses this game, to a side which goes by the names of PSV will be having 11 points. Meaning that if Arsenal draws with the FC Zurich at home, and obviously PSV wins Omonia away, then it will be a different game of football together, because the calculation and calculators would be needed to go and really make a very good calculation, because Arsenal might find itself playing teams coming in from the Champions League on the round of 32 in the UEFA Europa League. Remember, a team that finishes second in its group of the UEFA Europa League faces a team that has completed third in the 8 groups of the UEFA Champions League. And when you look at the teams falling down in the category of the UEFA Europa League from the Champions League, it's really fierce. Barcelona is among, Juventus is among, there is Atletico Madrid, and there is Juventus. So Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, and which other team? They're like 4 big teams that are really crossing down to the UEFA Europa League, something that you wouldn't really like to see your team really face, because in this kind of games, you would like to go on and really miss out on that double play of those games, because the moment you really come in through to play that double tie, it increases the number of games you're going to play in the season, and secondly, the risk of you getting out, because there is a lot of money that Arsenal might make in the UEFA Europa League that they have not been making. Now, if Arsenal has been spending that amount of money without playing in Europe, now, don't you think they're really going to go ahead and really spend more after them playing in Europe and even qualifying for the Champions League? I believe that really calls for more expenditure into this Arsenal side. And obviously, it's evident that Arsenal is going to be given £50 million from its owners in January to go on and really start purchasing in players. What is the effect of all this? It's simple. The effect is simple, that Arsenal have really gone ahead to play some good football, and obviously they believe they're really going to go ahead and really do the needful and go on and really qualify for the round of 16 and obviously make some money and bring in the monies. And I believe the winner of the champions of the UEFA Europa League can gather close to £70 million or euros. You get? And that is something that Arsenal has been missing. So if Arsenal really goes ahead to play in the finale and really earn some 60 million euros back in its pockets, I believe it's really going to be something huge and great, because I think now the winner of the Champions League can earn close to £120 million, meaning that the winner of the UEFA Europa League earns half of what the winner in the Champions League. And so I'm so much privileged to see to it that really Arsenal is really doing this. And obviously I want them to strengthen, because my aim is I want to see Arsenal and Manchester United get back to the levels where they're supposed to be. That's it. I want to see Arsenal and a team which goes by the names of Manchester United get back to where they're supposed to be, because this is when you're going to be enjoying this game of football. Because you see, United and Arsenal are showing us that they're having the money, right? But having the money and not being in Champions League football and not being perennial winners really doesn't attract players anymore to your side. That has been evident, you get? So what we need now is simple. Get in these teams, especially get in these teams like Manchester United and Arsenal back to trophy winning ways, and obviously they will be getting back the players that have been going to Man City and to Liverpool and to Chelsea. These players will be coming to Arsenal, because Arsenal can also go ahead and really pay a player handsomely as they've always wanted. Now, my big alarm has always been onto this, that what is the starting 11 of a team which goes by the names of PSV, and obviously we now have the starting 11 of a team which goes by names of PSV in this game of football. They've come out with a 4-3-3, having W. Benitez in goal, P. Mwene, right back, Ramalho playing as a right central defender, Braith White playing as a left central defender, P. Max playing as a left back, then Sangare playing in a single pivot, then V-Man and Guterres are playing onto the shoulders, all alongside the shoulders of Sangare. Then El Ghazi leading the line, for side which goes by names of PSV, Cody Gakpo playing as a left forward, and obviously Simeon's come on a loan from PSG playing as a right forward. Now, that is the starting 11 of a team which goes by names of PSV, and obviously the eyes are really going to be on this man, Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo is the man that never really showed us the minerals that he really had to go on and really shock Arsenal at the Emirates. But right now, has he really collected his ingredients to come up and really hurt a team which goes by names of Arsenal? That is the big question that most of us are here looking at right now on how this game of football is going to feature, because even Sangare in this midfield, we want to see how he's really going to go ahead and really win the midfield battle over Sambi Lokonga and Grant Xhaka plus Odegaard in a midfield three that Mikel Arteta has fronted. Then Xavi Simons, this guy is really a talent. He's on loan from PSG to PSV, and obviously he's really playing very well and scoring in very many goals for side which goes by names of PSV. And I believe in this game of football, playing at home, he's really going to be a better player than he was at the Emirates, because to me, PSV were at the Emirates, they were really a total joke. I think Ruud van Nistelrooy came in with a plan to go on and really capture a draw, and they really made it hard for Arsenal to go on and really put those balls at the back of the net. That's why you saw to it that Arsenal, to find its first goal in this game, they really scored in the 70th minute, meaning that they had put there the resistance at the side which goes by the names of Emirates, meaning that that is a wake-up call for Mikel Arteta and his team, because if at all a team like this really put up a resistance like that at Emirates, meaning that they have a better plan for you to get demolished at the side which goes by the names of PSV, and obviously that stadium is really going to be full, and obviously Arsenal fans are also going to be there, but obviously it's really going to be so much alarming for a side which goes by the names of PSV to go on and really win this game, because they know what it means when they win this game. Arsenal will be on 12 points and they will be on 11 points. So it's really going to be a very huge game. And obviously here onto the Rokani Media Football, that's why we've given it a lot of time and concentration onto it. But Ruud van Nistelrooy comes in to host Arsenal into this game of football after being beaten by Mikel Arteta and outscored at the Emirates in a game that we looked one-sided. It was not even a game of two halves. It was a game of one side. In which names? Arsenal dominated a side which goes by the names of PSV at Emirates. However much the goals don't come out to really reflect what exactly happened in that game of football, we need to go on and really applaud Mikel Arteta for the game he really put to the side which goes by the names of PSV. I saw Gabriel Jesus having close to 4 shots on target. Bukayo Saka was in, though he really got an injury and was taken off the 70th minute after Granit Xhaka scoring. And obviously, Arsenal really looked a good side to go on and really cause havoc to a side which goes by names of PSV. Now, when you look in goal, Arsenal is playing with a 4-3-3 system. Ramsdale is playing as the goalkeeper. Tomiyasu right back. Kieran Tierney as the left back. Saliba playing on the left side of the central defense. Rob Holding playing on the right side of the central defense. Sambi Lokonga, single pivot, alongside Odegaard and Granit Xhaka. Xhaka is really one of the most informed Arsenal players. I believe he's the best player now at a club which goes by names of Arsenal. And I believe Mikel Arteta has proven many right of how he went ahead to go on and really embrace him to play and stay for Arsenal after really throwing down the captain's armband in that hot encountered game against Crystal Palace, where Arsenal lost by 3-0. Then Odegaard, to me, I believe he's really one of those players that really tailors tailors the midfield a lot to the attack. And obviously, in a game like this, you expect him to go ahead and really show his leadership skills to help a team which goes by the names of Arsenal to really penetrate through the back four of a team which goes by the names of PSV. Remember, in that game of a team which goes by the names of PSV at Emirates, he's the one responsible for that pass that found a man who goes by the names of, is he the one responsible? I think, was it Thomas Partey that really gave, I think it was Odegaard that gave that ball to find Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu really squared that ball and it found Xhaka, and Xhaka hit it until the back of the net. So as things stand, Arsenal is really looking like the main man to win this game of football, because I know Arsenal can go ahead and really get this game from PSV as a win, but obviously it's not going to be an easy one. It's not going to be an easy one because PSV are really looking as a hard side to really break. But Gabriel Martinelli, I believe this is an indicator that the manager wouldn't risk starting with Reece Nelson, and he knows the importance of this game of football that they are really going to go on and really play in away at PSV. So Gabriel Martinelli, I believe he's really a very good player, but I believe he should improve a lot in his game. I think he makes lots of runs in the wide areas. You see, these are the wide areas. When I'm talking about the wide area, these are the wide areas. When I'm talking about half spaces, this is the half space. Half space. This is the half space. These are the wide areas. This is the half space. So we need to see Gabriel Martinelli go on and really act a lot in the half spaces, because the wide areas should be left for Kieran Tierney to operate. That's it. And every time you go on and really get that ball and really sprint and you go wide, you are really giving your opponent a lot of time to go on and really reorganize himself. But the moment you cut inside in the half spaces, you won't really give your opponent time to really put himself in order, not to concede very, very many goals. So that is a team which goes by names of Arsenal. And obviously, Gabriel Martinelli is really one of those that is really doing a very good job at Arsenal, though I believe he is being overplayed and I believe he needs some good reconditioning and obviously to get him back to the levels that is supposed to be on. Edin Ketia, obviously, top scorer of Arsenal, I think, him and Bukayo Saka in this tournament, 2 goals and I think 1 assist. So I believe he should go ahead and really see himself on the score sheet today, because I believe that will be a very huge statement for him and his career. But having players like Fabio Vieira around you really just justifies that you have to go on and really put in those goals for your club. And that is a team which goes by names of Arsenal. And if at all you don't, then you might really face it rough from the fans of Arsenal. But Fabio Vieira, talking about him this time around, he's being played onto the left forward or a right attack midfielder in the position where Bukayo Saka plays. And I'm not surprised to see the manager trying out Fabio Vieira in this position, because when he was playing his first game for Arsenal in the reserve team, the manager Mikel Arteta ordered the coach or the manager for the reserve team of Arsenal to go on and really get Fabio Vieira play into a position of the right attacking midfielder, meaning that he's seeing him as an option to rest Bukayo Saka, because he's really one of those players that really do this job very well. And obviously, while at FC Porto, he was playing centrally in the central midfield, and obviously sometimes he played as a midfielder in the right attack midfield. So don't get surprised and don't be so much shocked about this, that maybe your player is really having a very bad time because they are playing him out of position. It's not out of position. This guy plays almost every position in the attacking frame of any side. I believe Mikel Arteta knows it better. But the beauty of all this is that Arsenal can go ahead and really bring in more players into their starting 11, because when they don't really register the best they want from this game of football, the likes of Thomas Partey, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus are on the bench. They can come on and really get the job done for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. And obviously, Arsenal is really doing a very good job. From drawing from Southampton, I believe they need a win of any type. They don't need a statement win that was calling off against Southampton, because I was telling people that Arsenal against Southampton came in at a very critical period, because Arsenal really was not scoring very many goals. I told you that Arsenal has scored 3 goals in the game of Liverpool. 3 goals, but they conceded 2, meaning that they won on the goal difference of 1. Then afterwards, all of the games they've been playing, Arsenal have been winning those games on a goal difference of 1. Against Liverpool, 2-1. Away at Bordeaux, they won by 1-0. PSV at home, they played Leeds away, they won by 1-0. PSV at home, they won by 1-0. You get? And in the game of Southampton, it was really tricky to see whether Arsenal is going to go ahead and really extend its 1 margin or 1 goal difference win against the teams they've been facing. And obviously, at Southampton, they almost got 1 chance and bagged that ball to the back of the net, and Arsenal was not able to win that game of football with the margin of 1 goal, meaning that this time round, Arsenal needs to come in and do the needful and go on and really help themselves to score very many goals. Even if they score 2-0, it will be a very good advantage, because if Arsenal win this game by 1-0, we are all going to be out there saying, obviously, Arsenal is winning by 1-0, and it's not the standards that Mikel Arteta needs to set for his team. And obviously, we will be calling for more from his side. So smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, and smash the subscription button. Then I'm having Abdullahi Ajibola is telling me that, come on, Ajax. It's not an Ajax, it's PSV. I don't know whether you are the Ajax fan, but this is PSV that Arsenal is playing. Then Kandole Jackson, Arsenal should sign Endrick and Endika. Yeah, Endrick is the Brazilian, 16 years of age, and Endika is really the left-footed centre-back that plays it for Frankfurt in Germany, and obviously one of the highly rated young talent that is really coming in through. And I know Endika because I think Ralf Rangnick was really hinting on him when he was still at Manchester United as one of those players that United should go on and really sign, because they are really those ones that even Man City, PSG will go on for. And obviously that never happened. So Arsenal signing Ndika and Endrick. To me, I believe Arsenal signing in players like Endrick, 16 years of age, doesn't help the club. However much this player is playing really at a very high level, I think it's Palmeiras, and playing some good football. I believe these are kind of players that Mikel Arteta won't believe in, because he's really having the one 15-year-old player that is really playing better and was called for the under 17s of England, and he has always been doing this game in, game out. So what's the importance of going in to bring in a player who is 16 years of age, who is not going to go ahead and really play a part into that Arsenal side? So I think it's better not to really play such a player and really let the team go on and really buy the players that are really so much important for the manager. And that's why the manager is really so much good and great, as I said, which goes by Arsenal, and what he's doing is really being appreciated by very many Arsenal fans all over the world. Then Eddie Obelon, thanks Rokani for the updates. All right, thank you very much for watching in, Eddie Obelon. As Eddie Obelon, you can go into the live chat and talk to me what you think about this game of football. My prediction, I believe Arsenal winning this game by 2-1. I don't know what to think about this, but I believe they are winning it by 2-1 because they are really a team that I believe can go ahead and really beat PSV. Because I saw the game of Rangers, I watched it very well, Rangers and PSV. PSV is not a clinical side. They might create lots of chances, but how many of those are they really going to go on and really convert into goals? That is the big question. And obviously, when it comes to PSV, Cody Gakpo is really one of those that has gone ahead to score very many goals and have very many big involvements and goals scored in the 11 games he's played this season, and he has outmatched Odegaard as far as this game of football is really concerned. So thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button, comment, and share. I'm having Hasbelito Mahango. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Rokani. All right. Thank you very much for watching in. Rokan David is my name. Smash the like button, comment, and share. Tell me what you think about this game of football. Arsenal versus PSV. Arsenal is playing away at PSV, and obviously he's really doing a very good job. And obviously, I'm having Kandole Jackson. But remember how Messi started. Hendrick can as well play well because he's now the prospect. Yeah, he's the prospect, but one thing you can see, you don't need players like Hendrick, according to me, because they are really going to be so much cost worthy. Because do you know how much Hendrick is? Hendrick is valued at 60 million pounds. Now, you mean Arsenal can go in and really bring in 60 million pounds to sign Hendrick, yet they can get 60 and really bring in players that really miss into their team? I believe it will be a very bad calculation for Arsenal to go on and bring in Hendrick, yet they can go ahead and really bring in some good two players in that amount of money. So I don't see your reason valid. For Messi, yeah, he started doing very well. Even Neymar. South America has been so much dominated by Barcelona and Real Madrid and Bayern Munich for signing players that are really young and have gone ahead to come on and really hit the ground running in the Premier League. So I believe you should know about this, Mr. Kandole Jackson. You have a very valid opinion, but to me, I believe it works to teams like Man City, Liverpool, that have really built themselves for so long, but it doesn't really apply to a side which goes by the names of Arsenal, because Arsenal, 60 million, they can go ahead and really bring in one or two players that are really going to transform their season to a better season, not a team that is going to go ahead and really cause havoc at Arsenal like that young guy. And obviously, if Atole has the potential, maybe Mikel Arteta will go on and really make a decision to bring him at a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. So guys, thank you very much for watching in. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all watching us for the very first time, lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that whenever you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Thank you, Ajibola, for watching in, Kandole Jackson for watching in, Eddie Obelon for watching in, Hasabelito, thank you for watching in. Maybe she's watching in from South Africa, but obviously I'm having a prediction coming in from Eddie Obelon. He's telling me that Arsenal 2, PSV 1. Me too, I'm going with that prediction. I don't know what your predictions are, but for me, I'm going for an Arsenal win that is really going to be of fine margins. That's it. And I believe in Arsenal really returning back, and I believe Gabriel Jesus might come off the bench and really rescue a side which goes by the name of Arsenal, because this game aren't not going to be an easy one as you think. it's not going to be in this. It's going to be this. It's not going to be mirroring the performance of PSV at a side which goes by the names of Emirates. I believe PSV are really going to show themselves as a better side at PSV Stadium. Then Eddie is telling me that Arsenal is winning 2-1. Me too, I'm saying Arsenal is winning 2-1 as far as that game of football is concerned. Let's wait and see what's going to happen as it really looks right about now. I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment, and share. Thank you guys for watching in. Eddie, thank you for watching in. Then Kandole Jackson, thank you for watching in. Then Hasabelito Mohanga, thank you for watching in. Eddie, thank you for watching in. Kandole, thank you for watching in. And obviously, Ajibola, thank you for really keeping it. Rokani Media and Rokani Media Football. And obviously, if at all you want to watch me do Manchester United stuff, go onto the United Matters channel. You'll watch me there very, very vividly. Guys, I sign out for now. See you later. We are going to return when the game is done to bring you what we call the match reaction. Otherwise, this is the starting 11 of Mikel Arteta that he has gone for to face a side which goes by the names of PSV. He has gone with Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu right back, Kian Tierney left back, Saliba on the left side of the central defense, Rob Holding on the right side of the central defense, then Sambi Lokonga, single pivot, alongside Odegaard and Xhaka playing on either of his shoulders. Then Edin Ketia leading the line with Martinelli playing as a left forward, and obviously Fabio Vieira playing as a right forward for a team which goes by the names of Arsenal. Thank you guys for watching in. Guys, I'm signing out for now. See you later, and obviously may the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. Thank you guys for watching in. You've been really a very nice audience, and obviously let's meet after the game is done with the game reaction. I'm out.